boy. Tonight's JV football game between Stephen Decatur Seahawks and the JM Bennett Clippers. Captains are out on the middle of the field for the coin toss. The Clippers will kick off. They deferred, and the Seahawks will receive.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Robert G. Knox Field at Lewis H. Taylor Stadium tonight. We got a matchup between the James M. Bennett Clippers and the Stephen Decatur Seahawks. My name is AJ Patton. I'm joined alongside my partner, Sean McChrystal. And Sean, we got a couple things to talk about tonight. But first off, how you doing on this Wednesday evening?
Doing pretty good. How about you?
Absolutely spectacular, honestly. Besides this wind, it's a little windy outside.
Yeah.
Probably won't see too many passes today. But, I mean, besides that, I'm doing great. And
kicking's going to be the difficult aspect of today.
Yes, absolutely. It's definitely going to be
Seahawks
flying all over
the
the place.
north goal.
As the Seahawks will receive here to start first. And that kind of leads me to my second point. I'll tell you, Sean, it is absolutely great to be back. I mean, second year, I'm pumped.
Yeah, last time we were on the broadcast was lacrosse season, right?
Yep. It was May 15th is the last time we did a game. When the Seahawks played Kent Island. Sadly lost in that game. But
Teeing it up for the Clippers, Merlente des Rosiers.
It's been a few months, but we're ready to get this game underway.
Yeah, my first look at this JV team.
Back for the
Know a
Seahawks.
couple of these kids. A couple of them are pretty good.
Yeah,
Cooper Glover.
you're a head
The
coach for a
Brunel.
baseball team. What is it? 15, 16 U?
Yep.
Yeah. And a couple of the Seahawks are on Sean's baseball team. As the squib kick picked up at the 29-yard line.
Yeah.
Trying to run to the left side. And
On
he's
the
going to take it
return
down.
for the Seahawks, number 0, J.P. Purnell.
Look for them to try and establish the run game early. I hear they
Set
like
up
to run
at
the ball a lot, and
37-yard
especially on
line,
this
1st and
windy
10
day.
Seahawks.
Absolutely.
You really want to establish that run game because
Yep.
you wear down the D line of Bennett. Fourth quarter, you're getting all these yards. Defense is worn out.
And that was JP on the return there. You know, good to see him back. Look for him to be a big part of this JV football squad, and hopefully in the basketball season as well. So Seahawks going to start out in shotgun formation with Workman at quarterback. And you see Bennett already pressing up on the line. Workman takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Now he's going to hand it off
And the ball is handed
to
off.
Jaisir Purnell, and he is gone.
Jaisir Purnell
First play,
in
touchdown.
the end zone for the score.
Wow, what
72 yards.
What a start. We see great blocking there by the Seahawks offensive line. That's a great way to establish the run game early, as I was saying.
For the touchdown, 63-yard run by number 7, Jaisir Purnell.
We saw a big hole open up on that offensive line. Great job right there.
I'll tell you, Sean, that is almost like
Seahawks
deja
will
vu.
attempt the extra
First
point.
play, of the varsity squad
Gannon
of
Eastlake,
the
number
season versus
14.
Queen Anne. Zakari Baker took it all the way back. First play touchdown,
Jordan
kickoff
Workman
return.
will hold.
Jasir Purnell, first run of the game, takes it all the way back.
Now here's going to be the tricky part of the day.
Again, Eastlake with the extra
Kick
point.
is up.
It is up, and it is
Good.
good.
It is good. Seahawks 7, Clippers nothing.
What a start for the Seahawks, ladies and gentlemen. Already up 7-0.
I don't think you
15
could ask for
seconds
a
into
better
the game.
start.
Absolutely not.
In 15 seconds. Only 15 seconds off the clock.
Yeah. Does not get too much better than that. So Seahawks looking to keep that momentum going on defense. Very intrigued to see how this defense is going to play today. Like we said, weather definitely plays a factor. It really is going to depend how good the Seahawks run defense is, Sean.
Yeah, definitely. Like we said earlier, run game is going to be a big part in today's game. I know you might not be able to hear the wind.
It's whipping now.
Now you can,
It is,
but yeah, it's definitely windy out there.
So again, Eastlake to kick it away. Younger
Eastlake
brother
will
of
tee
Brogan
it off for the
Eastlake.
Seahawks.
And in my opinion,
Campbell
maybe a little
University.
bold, but one of, if not, the best kicker in Decatur history. I'll say it right now.
Okay.
It might be a little bold, but he was spectacular. Look for Gannon to be just as good. That's another squib kick on
Picked
the
up
kickoff.
at the 25-yard line. Out to crossing the 35.
You know, I like this method of kickoff way better than
On the
the
carry,
dynamic kickoff in the
number
NFL.
8.
Oh yeah, the
Elijah
new
Parks.
kickoff rule.
I hate that.
Yeah,
For
I
the
don't
first and
like it either.
10 for the Clippers.
Because it's kind of like this almost, where the offense starts out like the 35, 40-yard line usually.
Ball
if they get a
spot at the
decent return.
37-yard line.
So the Clippers offense start off on the 37-yard line. Let's see, another one-play touchdown. That would be a little crazy, but yeah, we're definitely going to see what the Clippers go with here. It's Bennett in shotgun formation. One receiver to the left, two to the right.
On
And
the carry,
Prishy is in motion.
number 1, Zamir Mitchell.
As Zamir Mitchell gets a couple of yards on the 1st and 10 carry.
Looks like he got about 5 yards there.
Ball goes out to the
Good start for
42-yard
Bennett.
line for a pickup of 5.
Absolutely. I'll bring him
Second and
second and 5. Because that was actually Elijah Parks on the motion there. Ben out the 42-yard line. And shotgun formation once again. Quarterback takes the snap. It's a toss to the left side
On the pitch,
to Parks. And he is going to get the first down.
number 8, Elijah Parks.
Interesting to see this
Brought down
offense
close to
from
first
Bennett. It
down
looks like
yardage.
they're running a triple option out of the
First and
shotgun.
10, Clippers.
Almost all the Salisbury schools like to run the triple option. Salisbury University, they're famous for it.
Ball
It
be
works for
spotted
them.
at the
It'll be
Clipper
interesting to
47.
see how Decatur defends it.
Absolutely. It's definitely a tricky play.
But it's rare you see it out of the shotgun.
And it's almost like a reverse play too. The reverse play can be really tough sometimes as well. 'Cause, it looks like one guy's taking it, but then it's gonna be pitched to another guy going the opposite way.
Definitely.
Ben with 1st and 10 here. Persia takes the snap. It's a handoff, and he is
On the carry
absolutely
this
stuffed.
time, Zamir
Zamir Mitchell
is brought down in his backfield.
Gets stuffed by Nolan Soares.
Nolan Soares.
Great play by Nolan
leads
right there.
several Seahawks.
Way to go
Ball
run,
be
absolutely
spotted
run
at the
through the
45-yard
Bennett offensive line. Nolan's actually quite the baseball player
I was
too.
gonna say, don't you coach
Second
him?
and
Yeah.
12.
He's
for
quite the
Clippers.
baseball player.
Look at that. Look at the connection right there. So 2nd and 12. Bennett's going backwards. And that's what happens when you stack the line like this and the Clippers try and run it straight up the middle. You just got guys right there immediately, and that's exactly what happened. And you know, Mitchell has got
Quarterback keeps it.
ducked in the backfield, and
Pass
it's almost
is
picked
broken
off.
up.
Yeah, great coverage there. Bennett
Coverage
quarterback,
that time for
he
the
threw into
Seahawks,
double
number
coverage there,
25,
it looked like.
Jai Jackson.
Now you know,
Brings up
great job. You have to
3rd
force
and
Bennett to
12.
pass now. Yeah, in the punt game, that's going to be a challenge.
So risky pass.
If you were the Seahawks, right here, you'd want them to not get any yards. You want to hold them because it's
Absolutely.
a little long.
Especially on 3rd and 12
It's a
as
little
well.
long to go for 4th down, and you'll force them to punt, and the wind is whipping. Might get great starting field position if you're the Seahawks.
Clippers now in shotgun formation once again for the 5th time. Persia with a handoff on 3rd and 12.
On the carry that time.
Mitchell
number
gets a
1,
few,
Zamir
but he is
Mitchell.
nowhere close to the 1st down. And that's going to bring
Brought
up
down
about
near midfield.
4th and 7 here.
Really
Right
surprised
at
me there. I
midfield,
was
it'll be 4th and
expecting a
7
pass.
for the Clippers.
And
This early in the game, I
So
don't
they
think
go.
you go for it here.
it looks like they are.
I-
Yeah, Persia's coming back out. Looks like they're going to take a chance.
4th and 7 on the 50.
Unless the kicker's like a reincarnation almost of like a Sam Cooke. You know?
4th and 7 on your
Yeah.
on the 50 in the first quarter. It's a little like
Little risky.
Dan Campbell.
Little risky. Snap by Persia. Throw to the right, over the middle. It's a
Pass
slant,
is
and it's intercepted. That's taken on the left side.
For the Seahawks. Number 3.
That's Dale with the interception, the
Nehemiah
freshman.
Dale.
And he gets a solid return as well, taking into Bennett
Takes
territory.
it into Clipper
Great job there. It looked
territory.
like he sort of ripped it out of the Bennett wide receiver's arms there a
Well,
little
he
bit.
spotted
All right,
at the
he bobbled
Clipper
it, and
that's what happened,
48-yard
yeah.
line, 1st and 10 Seahawks.
Yeah, so, I mean, Johnson, he had it for a second, then he bobbled it, and Dale was just right there, and it honestly scoop it up, intercept it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it just fell right into his hands. Doesn't get much easier than that.
Nope.
I mean, that's almost like a look what I found kind of moment.
You know what they say, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Absolutely.
There's a penalty flag.
So we're going to have the first penalty of the game here. So it's going to be a false start on the Seahawks. Yep, it is a false start.
Call is against the Seahawks, 5 yards for a false start.
1st and 15 now.
Ball goes back to the Seahawk 47-yard line.
So now they're back in their own
1st and
territory.
15.
But still, you don't want that to you know, hurt your drive. Obviously, I mean, 1st and 15, you can deal with that. If that was on 2nd or 3rd down, that would really hurt. That's
And now they get
And
it
we
back.
looks like it's going to be an
Stoppage.
offside. So it is an offsides.
So we'll go back to the original line of scrimmage.
So basically, the penalty
5
is
yards
offset.
against the Clippers.
Yeah.
Offsides.
Tell you don't see that
Okay,
too often.
I've never seen that
You don't
before.
see that too often.
False
no.
start
No,
and
you
then
don't.
offsides on the very next play.
So Workman's going to take the snap in shotgun formation. It's going to be a handoff right up the middle to Purnell. And
Workman
he's
takes
going to
the
get
snap, and the
close
ball
to
is
a first
handed
down.
off.
I think it's going to be about 2nd and inches. I'll tell you, Jasir Purnell, he's having a great game so far.
Purnell on
Yeah, I
the
say-
carry. Purnell.
Feed him the ball. He's getting whatever
Picks
he
up
wants
9.
right now. Looks like we have
Yeah,
an
we have a Clipper down.
injured man, but he got right back up.
As that was Ja'Kai Johnson down there. He got up on his own power. That's good.
Ball
as you
spotted
said.
at the Clipper 38-yard line.
Feed Purnell the ball. He's getting whatever he wants right now.
2nd
what I
and
mean.
1.
Running the ball.
Yeah. He's got 81 yards in the day so far.
If it
I
ain't
mean, you
broke,
gotta-
don't fix it.
You got to keep going to him, especially on 2 carries as well. 2 carries for 81 yards. And that's averaging about 40.5 yards a carry. Can't get much better than that. Workman's going to take the snap. It's going to be a pass to the
Pass
right,
is incomplete.
and it's through the hands of Archer.
Intended for Jackson.
You want that one
Archer.
back if you're Decatur. He had a lot of green grass in front
2nd
of him.
and 10.
Absolutely. And I'm kind of surprised the Seahawks, threw the ball there. I mean, it's 2nd and 1. And when it's that short when it's that close to a first down, you almost just expect to run up the middle or run to the right.
It was first and 10.
So excited to go to the bubble screen. Oh, they ruled that a first down. Okay. Yeah, at first they said 2nd and 1, and then they ruled it a first down. Well, then I can see why you passed it, though. Yeah. Then I can see why. So 3 receivers out right. It's a trip set. Snap by Workman. It's a handoff to Purnell. Keep feeding him. This time he's going nowhere.
Purnell is brought down after a short pickup.
It looks like Cronin missed the block there on Decatur. He had the man. He just let him get right to him.
Pick up a
That would have been
yard
a
on the carry.
big carry.
All spotted at the 38-yard line.
That was also some very good tackling right there
3rd and 9.
by the Clippers defense. I mean, like you said, I just broke right through that missed block and was right there to deck Purnell for only a gain of 1. Workman takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff on 3rd and 9 to Purnell. He's going to bounce to the left side, and he's got a hole.
He is in.
And he is in for a touchdown. Seahawks.
Yeah, great job there. Really working through the middle and then finding your lane. Great blocking.
An extra point pending. Seahawks can go up 14-0 here in the first quarter. What a start.
Yeah, great job all around there. Offensive line doing their job. Finding a hole.
2nd touchdown of the game for Jaseer Purnell. He's got over 100 yards on the day. What a game for that young man so far.
Back
As
and
the extra point
is up and good.
Up and
Seahawks
good.
14, Clippers nothing.
As we see the replay here. First of all, take a look at that offensive line. Creates that massive hole. And then he just, Purnell finds his own lane. And he's so much faster than everyone else.
One man to beat. Yeah, that was Mitch on the intended tackle there. Well, he just didn't have the angle. And like you said, Purnell just blew right by that Clippers defense. We're going to stay on me, ladies and gentlemen. Luckily, they may have taken a short break there. But, I mean, the Seahawks are they're coming on the field quick. No commercial breaks here, I'll tell you that.
They're not going to give us a TV timeout.
No, we're not going to go to any TV timeouts. Nope. But I love it. I love it. I kind of like this, scoring, then coming right back onto the field, not taking
I like that.
any minutes off. It's kind of how does in varsity?
Eastlack will kick
They score a touchdown.
after
Appreciate the
a
water.
short delay.
They score a touchdown. Take about a minute on the sidelines to me to the commercial break. But no, JB just go right back out there.
Might have to get someone out there to hold the ball if it falls back down again.
Yeah. You see that a lot in the NFL and in college and stuff when it's windy. Definitely want to get possibly somebody out there if it falls down again. But it doesn't. Kickoff by Eastlack. It's better than the first one. Received by Parks. And he falls down, tries to get back up.
And on the return,
And he's tackled at the 14-yard line. Good
Parks.
He's down
good
the first
defense
time.
over the Seahawks, yeah.
Not like the NFL
short
where
run back.
you're only down when you're touched.
Absolutely.
Here it's when your knee or elbow, and that's down, you're down.
Which I honestly like. I like that a little bit better than the NFL. I like when you're just down, you're down. Even if you don't get touched or whatever. If your knee's down, your arm's down, you're down.
Ball spotted at the 15-yard line. After a
So
5-yard
Clippers will set up
return.
shop at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10, Clippers.
A lot worse field possession than their last drive.
Now, if you're the Seahawks here, you really want to hold them. Because if they punt, you're going to get great starting field position. And if they choose to go for it and you stop them, you're going to get great field position either way.
100%.
And the Seahawks offense has really been rolling here today.
Persha takes the snap. He's looking right.
Yes,
He's got a man. And it's almost intercepted,
Almost intercepted.
by Jai Jackson, the freshman.
And it'll be second
I'll tell you,
and
he
10.
had a beat on that ball.
That ball was in his arms.
That was basically in his arms. Yeah. But good defense there by the Seahawks either way. That'll bring up second and 10. Just an airmailed pass by Sawyer Persha.
Yeah, that was yeah, I think someone either ran the wrong route or he just overthrew him by a lot.
Definitely one of the two, yeah. So, Persha and shotgun formation once again. I'll tell you, Bennett loves the shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the left. Snap by Persha. It's going to be a toss to their left.
On the
And
carry number
Trotter's got a field.
23, Drake
It's
Trotter.
taken down. That'll bring it about 3rd and 7 here from the 18-yard line.
Yeah, big third down
Ball
here.
spotted at the 18-yard line. Pick up of 3. 3rd and 7.
So this will be a big stop here for the Seahawks, especially since Bennett's deep in their own territory, and it really depends on which way the wind's going. If the wind is blowing,
It looks like it's
towards-
blowing at them.
Yeah.
If you look at the top of the goalpost, so they're gonna have to punt into the wind.
Parks in motion. It's going to
On
be a
the
toss
pitch.
right to Parks. And that's some good rabbits by the Seahawks. There's a flag on the
Short
field, though.
gain. In fact, there is a penalty flag.
Let's see who this is on.
Might be holding.
If it's holding, Seahawks definitely decline that penalty. So that'll bring out about 4th and 8 if they do.
Call is holding.
It is holding on the offense. So Seahawks should just decline the penalty here.
No, I think they're. It looked like
Yeah,
they didn't decline it. They're gonna push them back.
Ball is spotted
Yeah,
back.
wow. That'll be about
Really trust their defense to
7.
stop them here.
3rd and 17, 3rd and 18 now.
Ball goes back.
That's
near
what
the
you like to see if
7-yard
you're a
line.
player. Your coach really trusting you to get
Yeah.
that stop again. You love to see that.
That is good. That's a very good sign.
The 3rd down.
Obviously, a win-win there for the Seahawks either way.
17.
So 3rd and 17 now from the 8-yard line. And I'll tell you, if there's like a bad snap or Persha's forced to possibly start running backwards because it's a bad snap or because he's getting swarmed, Seahawks, you never know, could possibly get a safety here. They're just going to hand it off on 3rd and 18. It's a smart decision. And
on the
Mitchell's
handoff,
going
a
nowhere.
short gain
Now you gotta force them to punt into the
for
wind.
number 1, Zamir Mitchell.
If they have a punter, I don't.
Yeah.
Brings
I
up
didn't see
4th
anyone
down.
practicing punting pregame.
They might be going for it on 4th and 17 here.
No, they got the punter out there.
Yeah. That would be a little bit too gutsy in my opinion.
Yeah. I agree.
That might be a little bit crazy.
That number 11.
Boy, you can hear the wind whipping.
And a punt.
That's a
Punt is
punt, and the
away.
wind's definitely blowing at the punter there.
Will roll out.
He's going to get a generous
The
roll. It's going to roll to
37-yard line.
the 37-yard line.
Seahawks will take over.
Great starting field
First
position
down.
here.
Absolutely. Seahawks with a
At
great
the
chance here
Clipper,
to extend this lead to
37.
21
Yeah, that's what you want
into
to
the
do.
first quarter.
Get them down 3 scores early. Maybe deflate Bennett's confidence.
So Seahawks offense coming out once again.
Keep handing the ball off.
I was going to say, we'll see if they keep going to Jesse or Purnell, which definitely would not be a bad idea. Again, he's had a spectacular game today.
Yeah.
Keep going to him. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, 2 wide receivers to the left for the Seahawks. Or to the right, excuse me. Man in motion. As Workman takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Purnell once again. He's going to go straight up the middle, breaking tackles.
On the carry.
And he's going to get down
Purnell.
to Got the 18-yard line. He got an extra
Still on
push
his
there as
feet,
well.
That
all the way
yards
down,
after
near the
contact.
20.
Absolutely.
Great job. He was touched about 5 yards after the line of scrimmage, and then he just kept moving.
And that was a great job by the Seahawks O-line to continue to push him and be behind him to get a couple extra yards. That's exactly what the Seahawks were able to do.
First
Now they're
and
at the
10 for the
19.
Seahawks. The 19-yard line.
Haven't seen Workman go under center at all this game. As a man in motion once again. Looks like it's going to be the same play. Yes, it is. Hand off to Purnell. Bounce to the right side. That's a
This
good
time
tackle by
brought down
Parks.
in the backfield.
This time,
Good
Purnell
tackle by number 8,
loses
Elijah
about
Parks.
2 yards.
Might be forced to throw the ball here.
Honestly, yeah, if I'm
Back to the
Workman,
20-yard line.
I'm taking a shot to the end zone here. I know it would be a
Second and 11.
little bit gutsy because it's 2nd and 11, 19-yard line. But I'd take a shot. Possibly a backdoor fade to, I believe it's Harrington on the left side, on the far left side. And he's tall. I'd take a chance here if I were Workman. They're going to hand it off once again. And
On
Purnell
the handoff, Purnell was brought
goes
down
nowhere once again.
immediately.
The offensive
That was,
line really.
Number 50, Jackson
Rote.
Rote on the tackle.
Jackson Bird on the tackle there.
The O-line's really letting the Bennett defenders get the
Ball
best
is
of
out
them
at
here.
the 23-yard line.
So 3rd and long here for the Seahawks.
3rd and 13.
3rd and 13. I feel like you got a third here, Sean.
Yeah, definitely. This is what I don't like about the 3rd and longs. You know, you're forced to run. The defense knows you're going to pass. 3rd and medium, 3rd and 4. You can pass or you can run the ball.
It's up in the air, yeah. So Workman's going to go long. He's got a man.
You got
and that's a touchdown. Nope.
offsides. Offsides.
Penalty against the Clippers.
It's going to be on the Clippers. And if that is on the Clippers, to climb that penalty, it's 21-0 possibly.
I think they blew it dead.
They blew it dead. Okay. Yeah.
Usually they, on the offsides, they let them.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Like Aaron Rodgers is famous for that.
Yep, absolutely. Draws the guy off sides, it's free play, and take a shot to the end zone. But they blew the ball dead. Blew the play dead, excuse me.
Well, the refs look like they're having a pretty animated conversation about it.
This is definitely going to be an intriguing call here. Because that was an absolute dime by Jordan Workman to Parker Harrington. I did say, take a shot to Parker Harrington. He's very tall. He can get behind the defense. Let's see what they call here.
No touchdown. Well, just do it again.
Yeah, why not? Worked the first time, why not? Try it the second time. I believe you definitely got to go long once again here.
Spotted at the 18-yard line.
Still, 3rd and long.
It's 3rd and 9 from the 18.
From the 18, 3rd and 9 for the
So
Seahawks.
Seahawks got the offsides penalty, but they could have had a touchdown. So it's a almost like a win-lose situation there. You'll take the offsides, but you really wanted that touchdown. And
Got him again.
got him offsides again. That's going to bring him 3rd and 4 now.
Another penalty flag.
Clippers having trouble timing up the cadence
Clippers
here
are offside once more.
of Jordan Workman.
Yeah, they're doing a great job at that.
They're just continually jumping early.
Ball goes down to the 13-yard line.
And it keeps setting the Seahawks up with better and better field
3rd and
position.
3.
Now it's 3rd and 3. So we're going to take the snap, hand off in the middle to Purnell.
That's Purnell.
He's got a first down and more.
Inside the 5-yard line.
He'll get taken down to the 6-yard line, 5-yard line there.
Yeah, it was 3rd and 13, and then 2 offsides. Got down 3rd and
The
3.
first and goal for the Seahawks.
3rd and
at
very
the 5.
manageable.
That's what happens, I'm telling you.
Give it to your star runner, and there you go.
So 1st and goal here from the 5-yard line. Great opportunity for the Seahawks to punch it in.
First time we
again.
get to see their goal line offense.
That too.
Be interesting to see
Absolutely.
if he goes under center at all.
The Seahawks can go with 21-0 here at the end of the first quarter. That'll be absolutely monumental as they jumped off sides once again.
And there's another penalty.
So Seahawks now will have the ball half the distance to the goal.
Another offsides against the Clippers.
I'll be about the 2-yard line.
Be half the distance to the goal.
Wow, I believe that's now the 4th
Ball be
offsides this
spotted.
game on the Clippers.
Yeah,
Inside
that's
the
just
3.
mistakes you don't want to make if you're the Clippers. They're very preventable.
Workman takes the snap.
That's Purnell
Hand
on
off
the
to
carry.
Purnell, and he is in.
Into the end
He's
zone.
in.
From
3rd
3
touchdown
yards out for
of the
score.
day for Jaisir Purnell. What a game for this young man. And Sean, by the way, it's not even the second quarter yet.
We might see a record.
Back into the game to attempt the extra point.
If he keeps this up, he's going to have
Workman will hold.
12 touchdowns on the day. But no. Maybe not that much, but he is having a great game so far. Extra point is up, and it is good.
I really like his
And
running
it is
style.
good.
Once he gets hit, he doesn't just stop and
Seahawks,
fall down. He
21.
keeps his legs moving,
Clippers nothing.
trying to get those extra yards. Like on that play, he was hit right before the goal line, and he just kept moving and got the touchdown.
So we're going to take a short break here. The Seahawks up 21-0 over Bennett with 1:56 left in the first quarter.
Eastlack to kick.
All right, we are back from that short 30-second break. And with the stop in action, I just want to point out a little stat right now that could be playing a big difference in this game. The Seahawks roster size-wise are way bigger than the Clippers, by the way. 64 players on the Seahawks JV roster versus 38 on the Clippers JV roster.
And that kick
That kick's going to go out of bounds.
That's going to be
go out of bounds.
free kick out of bounds. That's going to bring it up to the 40, I believe.
Yes, it is the 40. Yeah,
I think it might be the 35 in high school.
we'll see.
I don't know.
35.
35, so I was right the first time. Okay.
Yeah.
Ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line.
So, the free kick out of bounds by Eastlack. He's obviously a little frustrated about that. I mean, those things can happen now and then.
Yeah,
You don't want to make it a habit, though.
You can see why he's
You don't
frustrated.
wanna
I
make
mean,
it a habit.
they've been having great special teams and pinning Bennett back at like the last
Absolutely.
drive. I believe it was the
First and
14-yard
10
line,
Clippers
and
from
now
their
they're giving
35-yard
Bennett great starting field position at the 35.
And, I mean, we've seen this. The Seahawks really are just known for special teams. I mean, they are the best special teams in the Bayside, and they have been for a little bit now. So they're really known for special teams, and with some of this talent coming up as well, it looks like it's going to continue, which is a great sign. As Raiola
Backward
screen to the
pass
right, and
On
Trotter's going to get a few yards.
number 19.
Great pass defense there. You know, usually
Camden Waters.
usually a lot of teams don't really think about covering the check down. And on that time, they did.
Okay.
Only they
That was Camden Waters on that screen pass there.
lost the 2 yards. You know, great job. This defense for the Seahawks has really been playing amazing. I think they've only allowed about 1 first down. Great job.
So Clippers in shotgun formation once again, with Mitchell to the right of
And on the handoff.
Rocha.
Stop.
Handoff in the middle to Parks. He's going to get close to a first down. He's going to be about
Parks
3
picks
yards
up
short.
Good yardage.
I think this is 4-down territory here for the Clippers.
Yeah, well, especially when you're down
41-yard
21 to nothing. You got to get something going here
4
for the Clippers
yards.
on offense.
2nd and 4.
Because you're risking going down by even more before halftime.
2nd and 4
So
for
if you're the Clippers, you
after
definitely,
that 11-yard
even if you
pickup.
don't score a touchdown this drive, you want to try and at least get into Seahawks territory and get something going on offense.
That's right. 3rd and 4. 3rd down and 4.
So 3rd and 4 with 20 seconds left in this first quarter. Clippers should definitely get one more play off here. We're gonna have a timeout
Timeout
by the
James and
Clippers.
Bennett.
With 13 seconds left, Seahawks up 21-0. We'll be right back with you.
Got a birthday greeting for number 63, Max Campbell. 16th birthday today.
All right, coming back with you after that Clippers timeout.
Looks like the rain's coming.
Yeah, for the game, it was about a 30% chance of rain. Dipped down to about 15%. We're getting that 15% right now. It's the toss to the left to Mitchell.
Well,
And that's some great defense by the Seahawks fighting. He's going to get the first down.
And
Wow.
hard running
What a
by
carry.
Zamir Mitchell.
well,
Zamir Mitchell.
if it rains, it's 100%.
Clippers pick up the first down.
That's true.
Over
I mean, he looked,
No,
Zamir Mitchell
46-yard
looked to be
line.
stuffed at about the line of scrimmage. He
At the
fought for a
46,
few more
1st and 10
yards,
Clippers.
got that first down. And the Seahawks, or excuse me, the Clippers at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, great job to keep those legs moving.
As that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. As the Seahawks with a
That's the end of the
commanding
first quarter
21-0
play.
lead. The story of this game
21,
so far
Clippers nothing.
has been Jasir Purnell. All right, we are back. Start of the second quarter. Seahawks up 21
Second
to
quarter of
nothing.
play. 1st and 10 Clippers.
Great game so far for Decatur.
Yeah.
As
At the 46.
the rain is starting to come down a little bit more now, Sean.
Yeah, that means we're going to see some more running game.
Snap by Proscia, toss to the left.
Oh,
Seahawks team is right there. There's a
fumble.
fumble.
Ball is loose.
Who's got it? The
Seahawks
Seahawks
have
do. I'll tell you, Sean, right when it looked like Clippers were going to start to get
On
something
the
going on
recovery,
offense.
Number 5 for
Yeah,
the
There it
Seahawks.
is.
Great job to stop
Ricardo
that momentum.
Brooks.
Force that fumble. Now you got the ball back. Great position. I say run it in for another touchdown.
Absolutely. Forced fumble by the Seahawks defense. Ricardo Copes is right there to fall on it. Couldn't exactly tell who punched that ball out. There was about 3 Seahawks there at one time. Flock of Seahawks. It's back once again. Paying dividends right there. So Seahawks with a great chance to make it 28-0 here, setting up shop in Clippers territory at the 38-yard line. It's Workman's in shotgun formation with new running back in the backfield, Oliver. Toss to the right is a flag.
Penalty flag on the play.
Probably holding. It's probably coming back.
Josiah Oliver was on the carry.
So it's going to be a holding on the Seahawks there. Probably on the right side of that O-line. So that'll make it 1st and 20. And the Seahawks will take it back to the 48-yard line.
Holding penalties will kill you.
Absolutely, yeah. But I actually want to get an estimate, Sean, on how many passes do you think combined between both these teams, between Proscia and Workman? How many passes do you think we're going to see for the rest of the game?
From the 48-yard line, 1st and 20.
I'm going with 6.
6 total. Okay. Definitely a low number. Even screen passes too?
Yes.
Even screen passes. Okay. As we've seen both these teams run a lot of screen passes so far this game. That's going to be a jet sweep.
Well, that counts
to the
as
left
a pass,
side. That does count as a pass. That's a good run right there by Jackson Scott, the freshman.
For the Seahawks.
Taken out of bounds after a gain
Scott
of about 12.
picks up good yardage.
Yeah, great job on that jet sweep. Goal of the jet sweep is you really got to find the corner. You got to break the edge.
35-yard line.
And if you do that, usually you can break free for a touchdown.
It's definitely a good carry, especially on 1st and 20. Jet sweep, pardon me. Just want to get some yards back, at least get it so you get about 10 yards, make it 2nd and 10. That's almost like an incomplete pass. As run up the middle to Oliver. That's a great tackle.
Running back
by number 2.
Josh.
Who's Sean? We got a mystery.
Oh.
We got a mystery player. First of the year.
Flag on the play.
As we got a flag on the field. There's always one. There's always one. I was thinking we had the whole roster. Apparently not.
Penalty is called against the Clippers.
It's going to be a penalty on the Clippers there. 5-yard penalty. It's going to bring them 2nd and 2.
No, they're going to
personal
foul.
The
so that'll be 15 yards then. Okay. As we actually do have the entire James M. Bennett roster.
Seahawks.
Just one player. One player is either missing or changed numbers. That could be the case.
Probably
as well.
the changed numbers.
Yeah. So that'll be 1st and 10. Seahawks now in the red zone at the 18-yard line. You know what, Sean? I said take a shot here if I'm Workman. Honestly, 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. They're going to hand it off once again to Oliver. He's going to try and bounce to the right side. Another good wrap-up.
Oliver is brought down on the carry this time by number 30.
Yeah, offensive. Or the D-line of Bennett did a great job there finding where the O-line wasn't. And the guy came unblocked.
Yeah, Zaire Evans. That was a great tackle. We've seen that a few times so far from the Clippers. On those one-on-one situations, they made great wrap-up tackles. So Seahawks in shotgun formation here once again. With Oliver staying in, Seahawks want to get the most they can out of Josiah Oliver, the sophomore. And it's a snap. Give to Oliver to the left side.
This time it's Purnell on the
Purnell,
carry.
excuse me. Run on the left side.
Great
That's
job.
his 4th touchdown of the game.
For a touchdown from 19 yards out.
Great job right there.
So the Seahawks switched it up. They were sticking with Oliver for a few plays. Subbed in Purnell. And now he's got his 4th of the game.
Great juke moves there.
Back in the game.
Again,
Workman
the
will
speed
hold.
of Jaisir Purnell. Just blowing by the Clippers defense once again. I'll tell you, in every single sport, I feel like the saying's true. Speed kills.
Kick is up.
Kick is up.
And there's
Oh,
a,
and there's a flag on the play.
Though, yeah.
And we're going to see a replay of the touchdown run by
Kick was
Purnell.
good, but there is a penalty flag on the play.
Hopefully coming up here in a second. We'll have Sean break it down for y'all.
Wish I had the thing to draw like they do on
Oh yeah, the
CBS and Fox.
magic marker.
Here we go.
I call it. Here we go.
We got Purnell. He just found the open space and just beat everyone out. I mean, no one could catch him.
No, and it looked like the Seahawks were going to
That's just
stay with.
speed.
It looked like the Seahawks were going to stay with Josiah Oliver for that entire drive. Put in Purnell in the red zone and let him go to work.
That is pure speed. I am speed. That's what Purnell's saying right
Again,
now.
I'm telling you, speed kills. It's the same in every single sport, no matter what.
Not sure what
Yeah,
the...
looks like it's going to be against the Seahawks, so they're going to re-kick the extra point. Possibly might be a few yards back this time.
You got all the coaches out on the field wondering what's going on.
Still some confusion, Sean. I'll say
Penalty
that's still
will be
some
marked
confusion.
off against the Seahawks.
Like that one time in basketball when they
Oh, boy,
counted
there we
that.
go.
Oh, it was against Bennett.
It was. Wow.
Oh, we'll go back to the
All right.
12-yard line.
So ball's going to be spot on the 12-yard
So
line
East Lack
now.
will be
More like a
kicking
field
again,
goal
this
now.
time from
Oh,
the
almost.
20,
Yeah, it's going to be a 22-yard extra point.
30-yard extra point.
30-yard extra point. Okay. This is going to test East Lack's leg a little bit.
And a kick
No
is
problem.
up.
No
Goes
good.
off
My
to the
bad.
left.
It was hard to see from this angle.
So the score is Seahawks 27, Clippers nothing.
But still, Seahawks get 6 points off Jaisir Purnell. Once again with his 4th of the game. With 9:47 left in the second quarter, Seahawks up 27-0. We'll take a short break and be right back with you.
East Lack will tee it up for the Seahawks.
All right, we are back. 9:47 left in the second quarter. And East Lack with the kickoff here once again.
I want to see if he can get a touchback here.
Yeah, I was about to say something about that. I was like, I want to see if they.
I think he's got the leg for it.
It's gonna be an onside kick.
Onside kick.
It's gonna go 10 yards though. It's the question.
No, it's
It does
not.
not go 10 yards. Nope. So Clippers are gonna have the ball. That was risky at the Seahawks 49-yard line.
Up 27-0.
Take over.
Guess you can take risks like
yeah,
that.
I was gonna say. I mean, when you're up.
I've
by
never
4
seen that though.
touchdowns.
Up 27-0. Onside kick. Second quarter.
You usually see it when it's a close game, and the team that does it is the team that's down, obviously.
The riskiest was back in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
What was
the
that?
Saints
Yep.
versus the Colts. Sean Payton
Came out
called an
halftime.
onside kick. I believe it was Thomas Morstead on that onside kick.
And then
Just a perfect kick. Saints fell right on. That literally changed the momentum of the entire game.
Pat McAfee one time. Everyone was
Kicked it
deep.
to himself.
Yeah, he recovered
Kicked
it
to
himself.
That was the first time I ever saw that. So it's going to be spotted at the Clippers 49-yard line instead of the Seahawks 49-yard line. It's a little interesting because it looked like the ball stopped at the Seahawks 49-yard line. Yeah, it looked like they pulled it back 2 yards. Okay, so now they're going to move it. Yeah.
Refs are JV too.
Ball spotted at the Seahawk 49
Hey,
yard
you know
line.
what? It happens. It happens.
1st and 10.
So
Clippers.
I was right the first time. It's going to be at the Seahawks 49-yard line. Persia and shotgun formation.
See, if this was the NFL, they couldn't do that. They would have to declare it would be an onside kick.
Yes.
And it can only be in the 4th quarter. And only if you're losing.
Seahawks pressing the line here on 1st and 10. It's going to be a handoff to Mitchell. He's trying to bounce to the left side. Another good wrap up by the Seahawks defense.
Near Mitchell.
Trying to see who that was on the tackle there.
Yeah, these Seahawks are tackling very well.
Gain of a yard on the carry.
They're not letting up any yards after contact.
I believe that was Wakefield on the tackle, the freshman. It was definitely either him or Copes. Couldn't exactly tell because the Seahawks were all bunched up there. But either way, great defense. Mitchell only got a yard. And 2nd and 9. With 3 receivers set to the right. Mitchell to Persia's right. Persia rolling out right, throw to the right, and it's caught by Parks, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds.
Pushed out of bounds
at the 32-yard line.
Nice pass there.
Pushed out by Copes.
Way to run out of the pocket, find the open man.
For the Clippers.
And that was a good job by the Clippers right there, really just get something going on offense. It felt like they needed to just take a shot in the passing game. Whether that be only about 15, 20 yards like it was there. Just throw something towards the sidelines because clearly this run game was working a little bit in the 1st quarter, but it's not working anymore.
Yeah, I think the Seahawks defensive line is just overpowering. That's why he had to roll out of the pocket there. He didn't want to stand in and take a sack.
That's going to be a handoff to Trotter.
See, like on that.
Yep.
They stayed in the tackle box.
Seahawks D-line was right there.
23, Drake Trotter.
That was Wakefield and Cole Muir, on the tackle, or double team tackle. Cole Muir, I believe, also came down from the varsity squad to play with the JV squad. If I'm not mistaken, I believe. Found that out right before the game.
Yeah, you see that sometimes with the younger varsity guys.
And you see, yeah, Cole Muir he's a stud, absolutely, on that D line. As Decatur is stacking the D line once again. Definitely looking for a run up the middle here for the Seahawks. That's going to be a toss to the left to Parks. Another great hit by the Seahawks defense, and he just gets pushed back
brought down near the 35
by 4 Seahawks. Once again, they're showing a flock of Seahawks.
Yeah, the Seahawks D-line is dominating right now.
They're not letting Zymir Mitchell or Jaden Wallace get anything.
I feel like Bennett needs.
Excuse me, Elijah Parks.
Bennett needs to do more what they did: roll out of the pocket, make a pass. Then you don't give the Decatur line an opportunity to get you down without, or sack you, or if you're running the ball, get them down for a loss.
Yeah. So just
you see
over
that,
7 minutes left.
See that in the NFL sometimes when the O-line's not the best. They have the quarterback roll out left or right. Like that right there.
Persia, throw to the right. It's caught by Parks.
Parks on the reception.
And he's got a few more yards up the catch. And he's going to get down to the 11-yard line. Wrapped up by Archer.
First down.
That's what Bennett needs to do.
They just need to continue to do that. I mean, it's obviously working. That's the second time that the Seahawks defense has allowed the rollout pass to the right. 11. And that's the second time by Parks that he has gotten open.
10.
And if you're Bennett, you feel like you need a score right here. Down 27-0.
Yeah.
You need to
definitely
get at least a field goal. You would
love
love a touchdown.
Yeah. Looking to punch it in.
Boy, that wind's really whipping out there.
Yeah, you can hear it. You can hear it now. Definitely hear it in our headsets. The Trotter to the left of Persia. It's going to be a jet sweep to
On the
Parks, and he
carry,
gets wrapped up
Parks is met
by
in the
Nolan
backfield.
Soares. There you go, Sean. That's what the Seahawks D-line needs to continue to do. Wrap up on defense. Continue to
Ball
stack
goes
that
back.
D-line.
Yeah, Nolan's playing a really great game right now.
13-yard line. Loss of
He's
a
had
couple
two
that time.
pretty good, big tackles for loss.
2nd and 12.
So 2nd and 12 now from the 13-yard line.
You know, and actually his brother Nicky's on this team too, younger brother. He's
Really?
a freshman, yes.
Oh, yeah, number 31.
Yep.
Freshman, Nicky Soares. We'll see if we see him at all today. With Proscia and shotgun formation once again. Fakes handoff
The
to
pass.
Mitchell. Pass is almost intercepted. Went right, actually hit off Eric Mitchell's chest.
Bennett better be thankful they're not rolling out the defensive unit right now,
3rd
because
down
that
and
was
12.
close to being an interception right there. Very close.
Just hit off Mitchell's chest.
That-
And that was the definition of pass broken up. I'll tell you that. 3rd and 12. Clippers, last time they had a 3rd down, sort of a 3rd and long, they went with the rollout pass to the right. So if I'm the Seahawks, I'm looking for that once again. As they got Daniel Kirtland to the right side. He's going to roll out to the left now. Throw to the left.
Pass is incomplete.
See, rolling out to the left,
No
that's
flags.
That's always tricky, because if you're a right-handed quarterback and you roll out to the left, you got to sort of turn your body around.
Pass was overthrown by Proscia. That'll bring up 4th and 12. Good stop by the Seahawks here in the red zone.
Makes it 4th down.
It was a really, really good stop. But definitely look for the Clippers to go for it here. But we'll see. As Proscia's going to the sideline, talking it over with the coach, he's going to come back out. So they're going to go for it here.
Oh boy.
4th and goal
4th and
from
12.
13-yard line.
If you're the Seahawks, you have to be expecting pass here. 4th and 12. It almost feels a little bit too risky to throw on here. Seahawks going to call a timeout with 5:16 left in the 2nd quarter.
Timeout.
Seahawks up 27-0. We'll be right back with you.
Bennett's 2nd timeout.
All right, coming back to you with 5:16 left in the 2nd quarter. 4th and 12 here for the Clippers.
Big 4th down here.
Absolutely, as Proscia takes the snap. He's thrown over the middle,
Pass is
and it's incomplete.
incomplete.
Great.
Solid defense over the Seahawks.
Great job by the secondary. Great
Seahawks
job
will
to
take
break
over
that up.
on
Now, if you're
downs.
the Seahawks offense,
1st and 10.
you don't want to move too fast here. You want to run it out till about. You want to
You just wanna
score.
waste time.
You want to score
Yeah.
at the end of the 2nd
You
half.
just want to waste time here if you're the Decatur offense.
You don't want to let Bennett get the ball back, because they get the ball to start the 2nd half.
Yep. So definitely want to try and waste some time here. Look for a lot of run plays here.
They are 8 points away from a running clock.
Yes.
But it's only in the second
35
half.
points. Only in the 2nd half, yes.
As we see Workman, we haven't mentioned this, wearing the Guardian cap on his helmet.
Yeah.
We don't see that too often.
You don't. Absolutely not.
But
It's going to be a handoff to the right.
They say
Still
They-
on his feet.
Breaking a couple tackles. He's going to get about 8-9 yards there.
the experts say
Oliver.
that they decrease your odds of getting a concussion by 30%.
Wow. Yeah, it's definitely smart then. Definitely smart. Going to get a gain of 5 there. Pardon me. Oh.
Yeah, Seahawks really taking their time here.
5-yard pickup. 2nd and 5.
So 2nd and 5. With Workman. Looking to continue his pretty good day today. Possibly see a couple pass plays on this drive, but look for mostly runs.
Oh,
As snap passes over the head. Snap, excuse me. Balls into the end zone,
safety.
and it's going to be a safety.
Covered up by the Seahawks in the end zone for a safety.
Those are the mistakes you don't want to make.
Yep, snap over the head.
Safety on that play for
So
2
Bennett
points
gets 2 points.
for the Clippers.
27-2 now.
Bet that wasn't on anyone's bingo card. 27-2. Now,
And the
now
Seahawks will
I
kick.
believe the Seahawks have to drop kick it. Or
Yeah.
is that just in college in the NFL?
We'll have to see, definitely. That was a good decision there, to at least either one just fall on the ball or try and kick it out of bounds instead of trying to pick it up and then, trying to run around the end zone or something like that, and then risk possibly fumbling again and the Clippers falling on it and getting a touchdown. It's a very smart decision right there.
So they're kicking from the 20. Do they have to
Seahawks
drop
have a
kick
free
it?
kick from the 20.
It is a drop kick. Yeah. Nope.
No,
never
they
mind.
don't.
Okay.
They may have the
That's
option
interesting.
to either drop kick from the
That's what I'm
40
thinking.
or
Yeah.
Eastlack
kick
will
from the
tee
20.
it up from the 20-yard line.
Okay, yeah, they gave
Okay.
us the coaches, yes.
And number 3, so it's, you got it.
Yeah. You only get to take what the coaches give us. Thanks, man.
Should be pretty interesting to see what the Seahawks want to do on this kickoff here. If they want to try and kick it deep or squib it when you're at the 20-yard line kicking it off.
That's a solid kick right there by Eastlack.
And the kick.
It's going to be recovered
picked
by
up at
Mitchell.
the
He's
35
going to try and
yard
take it
line.
out to midfield. And he
On
does.
the
Gets
return,
past
number
midfield.
1,
Gets wrapped up by a couple of the
Mitchell.
Seahawks. It's like a down
got
to the
There's
Seahawks
a penalty
48.
flag on the play.
Flag on
after
the field,
play.
yeah. Possibly looking
That's
to come
a
back.
personal foul at the end of the play. Don't know if it's on Bennett or Decatur.
Well, if it's on Bennett, that's going to set him back into their own territory.
Oh, they're calling holding.
Be a penalty
Nope.
against
No,
the
they're not.
Clippers on the return.
The refs don't know what they're calling.
Yeah, he made
Yeah.
a holding signal, but I don't
Looked
believe he called the holding.
Because he threw the flag.
At first, I thought it was personal foul.
He
then it
threw
was
the flag
holding.
after the play was over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so now the Clippers are going to take it in their own territory at the 31-yard line.
marked at
Okay.
the-
So it was a
We
personal
have a spot.
foul.
It was a personal foul.
31-yard
Okay,
line
that's
where
good.
It'll be 1st and 10.
It's definitely good for the Seahawks. Good that we got a spot. So Clippers, Sean, if they can go down,
They
score
need a touchdown
here. Yeah,
because they get the ball to start the second half.
if they can go down and score a touchdown here, you're looking at something manageable.
If you're
I feel
Bennett,
like.
you want to prevent Decatur from getting the ball back.
Absolutely. 100% right there. As Proscia in shotgun formation.
On
It's
the
going to be a
pitch.
toss to the left to Mitchell.
Out over the 35-yard line
it's
is
run down.
Mitchell.
Brought down by his ankle right there after a game about few.
Ball spotted just outside the 35-yard line. Pick up a 5.
Bring up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
And Sean, I'll ask you before the Clippers take another snap here. I'll ask you, what do you think they're going to go with on this play? And do you think they're going to stick with whatever they go on this play, or do you think they're going to try and switch it up on this drive?
I think they're going to go with a run here. They want to get the first down, and then they're going to go back. Well,
nope.
That's
screen to the left.
And that's a pass that
okay.
falls
Scratch what I said.
Incomplete.
Forget what I said. I think they're going to go back to their play where they roll out to the right, because that is their bread and butter.
Absolutely, yeah.
Toast and jelly, gravy, mashed potatoes, whatever you want to
The
call
ball
it.
remains at the 35-yard line.
That
Fries and
worked.
ketchup.
There you go. That was working for him.
As Camden Waters tried to practically one-hand that. Couldn't pull it in. It's going to be 3rd and 6. But if the Clippers don't get it here, you're looking at the Seahawks possibly getting the ball back
And scoring
in
another
their own
touchdown.
territory and going down and scoring a touchdown. So this is definitely big here.
You're going to roll out to the left.
We're on to the left. He gets swarmed by a couple of Seahawks.
Passes.
Oh,
And
great catch.
incomplete.
Parks almost caught that.
I was expecting him to roll out to the right. I was sort of confused.
That would have been a great catch, especially through a double team as well on the left sideline.
Big decision here for the Bennett coaching staff if they want to go for it or not.
Well, and Elijah Parks has had a great day so far. Him and Zamir Mitchell hasn't had a bad day either. I'd try and look for one of those two on this play. Pass play, I'd say you're looking for Elijah Parks.
Looks like they're
run
in
play.
punt. They're in punt formation.
They're going to punt. Okay. Yeah.
Watch the fake.
Yeah, this will be the
Punt
second punt for the
formation.
Clippers today. You're almost expecting them to go for it there because they went for it so many times. That's blocked.
Ball
Touchdown.
Picked up by the Seahawks, and they will take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Special teams wins games.
For the score.
Basically caught that punt.
That
Wow.
was Bryce Baker on
Bryce
the return
Baker,
there for
wow.
the touchdown. 3 Seahawks got in the backfield there.
I guess I won't make him run at practice then.
No, don't make him do laps for that. No, he was great. Right there to pick it up, run it back to the end zone. There was 3 to 4 Seahawks that got in the backfield there and just swarmed that punter. Like he had nowhere to go with it.
Now,
we're gonna get a
interesting
highlight
to
of
see
it.
if they're going to go for 2 here.
We're going to get a highlight after this play of that blocked punt and return for a touchdown.
It looks like they may go for 2.
Seahawks are lining up.
Because
Yeah,
if
they
they
are.
make it, then it's the running clock to
for a
start the second
two-point
half.
conversion attempt.
No, not quite. It'll be 33. That's a bad snap and handoff. Bennett's going to scoop it out. They tried to
Snap is
run
high
it back,
and
but they blew
kick.
it dead.
There is no kick, and so the
Looks like
conversion
Decatur's
fails,
having some
making it
snapping
Seahawks 33.
issues. Here you see the highlight. They
Clippers
blow
2.
by.
That was Jordan Collins on the block there.
They blow
Yeah.
by the Bennett special teams. It was 4 Seahawks, all blocking the 1 punt. And they just had to catch it. No one was back to stop them.
That was Jack Dodson there
Not Bryce Baker.
on the return, yes. 16 looks a lot like 18, I'll tell you that. Great play all around. That's all I got to say. Great play all around. With 2:58 left in the second. Seahawks are feeling good. I'll tell you that. Seahawks are feeling really good. When you're up 33-2 versus any opponent, no matter who it is, you're feeling good.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's what you want to see out of the first half. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments Bennett makes in the second half. They're going to have to pass the ball a little more if they want to try and get back into the game.
Yeah. Let's see if on the pass plays they try and go with something different than just a screen pass or a rollout to the right or left.
Oh, he should have let that roll out of
Absolutely.
bounds.
Yeah, Mitchell Mitchell
one,
picked up with
brought
one
down
hand.
inside
It
the
was about-
10-yard
Probably
line.
could have let that roll out of bounds.
It was
Would've been
about-
at the 35-yard line.
It's about 6 inches away from rolling out of bounds there, I would say.
I think what Zamir Mitchell was afraid of there was a Seahawk running by and scooping
Yeah.
it up. That's what he was afraid of. That's why he picked it up.
He could have been like
Almost just a lose-lose there, I
those
feel
people
like.
on the smartest plays in NFL history where you put a
Put a foot out of bounds
yes,
and
foot
touch
out
the
of bounds
ball.
and touch
Yep.
the ball, because then it's
Absolutely.
considered a free kick out of bounds.
Saw that one time with that guy on the backers. I forget his name, but saw that one time there. Put his right foot out of bounds,
And touch
left
the
foot
ball.
inbound, touch the ball, started the ball at the 40-yard line.
Just got to make sure your foot's
That
out
was
of
an
bounds
ideal.
before you touch the ball.
Yes, yeah.
Ball spotted
Or else
at
you're going to be
the
starting
Clipper
at the
10-yard
6-yard line.
First
So.
and 10 for the Clippers.
The Clippers will start here on the 9-yard line. As we're going to have a timeout
Timeout,
by the Clippers.
James M. Bennett.
Seahawks, Sean, I'll tell you, playing great so far. Up 33-2 with 2:54 left in the second quarter. All right, we are back. 2:54 left in the second quarter. Sean, I'll tell you, we got a scoregami going on.
33-2.
33-2. When will you ever find a score like that ever again?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why they call it a scoregami. Handoff by or it's not by Pershon.
Fumble.
Handoff, fumble. Seahawks fall right on
The
it.
Seahawks have it.
I mean, you might see that score in Madden.
That's Josiah
Number
Oliver who
3,
fell right
Josiah
on that
Oliver
ball.
on the recovery.
You might see that score in Madden, but that's about it.
At the 15-yard line. First and 10 Seahawks.
Now, big opportunity for the Seahawks here to score before halftime. We've been saying it feels like for the last 5
I
minutes,
know.
but there's been so many turnovers.
Absolutely, yeah. Especially on the Clippers side when you have a
We had the bad snap.
bad snap by the Seahawks, blocked punt by the Seahawks, and then Zamir Mitchell just got it punched out, and Josiah Oliver fell right on it. Another turnover. Handoff there to Dale. Taking on the left side. He's going to get down to about the 4-yard line.
On the carry.
Offensive line
Goodbye,
created a
Dale.
gaping hole right there that he could run through.
That'll
Just
be
inside the
2nd and
5-yard
4
line.
from the 4-yard line. I'll tell you, Sean, if the Seahawks want to try and get a 1st and goal here, they basically have to get it on about the half-a-yard line.
It is 1st and goal.
First
It is
down
1st and goal.
from the 4.
Okay. It is 1st and goal.
Offsides.
Yeah, offsides right there. So half distance to the goal. Seahawks
They'll be
have
at the
ball
2.
2-yard line. I'll tell you, Dale definitely got close to a 1st down there.
That's about the
They ruled it a 1st down.
7th offsides.
On the Clippers today.
Now, they're just going to run the ball in here for a touchdown. That's my prediction.
Yeah, look for a handoff.
Oh, the refs are talking now.
Look for a handoff to Dale here, the freshman. And yeah, I'll tell you, the boys in the box are talking about it right now. This has definitely been a long quarter.
Yeah.
This has been a very long quarter. Handoff to Dale. And that's a good wrap up right there by the Clippers.
On the
Got
carry
back to the line of
that
scrimmage. That'll
time,
bring up second and
Dale.
goal from the 2.
Right down short of the
Now, if
goal
they
line.
get this touchdown, it will be the running clock to start the second half.
Yes, now it will be. And honestly, if I'm the Seahawks here, what I would try and draw is possibly I try a screen pass here. I try a screen pass.
You know what I would try?
Try and throw something towards the corner of the end zone.
You know what I'm thinking?
If I'm the Seahawks.
You know what I'm thinking?
What are you thinking?
Philly special.
Why not?
You're
I'm
up
the Seahawks.
33 to 2.
You're up 33 to 2. I mean, I'd try it. You never know. Could be bad, but again, you're up 33 to 2. You know, you take some chances. It's gonna be a toss to Dale,
Off the 2-yard line.
and he is
Number 2 from the 2.
almost in. It's gonna be down
Just
about the
short of
half-yard
the
line.
Touchdown. On the carry that side.
You know what I go with here now? The tush push. I would try and go with the tush push here.
My Dale.
Get some running backs
Now at
and a
the
couple
1-yard
receivers
line.
behind Workman here, Jordan Workman,
Third down.
and try and push them in the end zone because you're basically on the goal line. Another Eagles play. Try and pull another
Sneeze
Eagles
into
play
the
here.
end zone.
So not going to go with the tush push. Nothing like that.
I know you were really looking forward to that.
I was, yeah. Handoff to Dale.
Oh,
Dale
And he gets
is brought down
absolutely.
he
the
was
backfield
he
this
was in the
time.
backfield before
backfield,
they
yeah.
handed the ball off.
Yeah, I mean, there's about 2 Clippers right there. Met Dale right.
Ball be spotted at the 5-yard line
behind
where
the
it
line
will
of
be
scrimmage.
fourth down and goal.
Dale loses 3 yards. They'll bring up 4th and 5. Looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field.
Interesting to see the play call here. If they're
No
gonna
field goals here.
run it or if they're gonna pass it. I think they might want to stick with the run game here.
Especially with 40 seconds left before half. I mean, this is practically going to be the last play of the first half. Very intrigued to see what the Seahawks are going to dial up here.
And
4th
we're
and
gonna get
5.
timeout.
Timeout
Timeout.
Yep.
Seahawks.
by the Seahawks. That'll be their second timeout. Now they have 1 remaining. Seahawks up 33-2, 27 seconds left. We'll be right back with you. All right, coming back to 27 seconds left. 4th and goal from the 5-yard line. Decatur up 33-2, looking to make it 40-2 here.
Big 4th down here for the Seahawks.
Workman's going to take the snap. It's going to be another handoff to Dale, and he is
Short.
This time.
just short
Dale brought
of the
down
goal line.
close to the goal line,
in
but
the end
he
zone.
Comes up short.
Now,
And the Clippers
Bennett,
Turnover on
will take
downs
over
at the
Bennett
1-yard
can't-
line.
They can't just kneel it down here
Yep,
because they're at the 1-yard
they
line.
got to hand it off. Yeah. That's the thing when you're this close to the goal line. Obviously, no pass plays here.
I saw this. I don't know when it was, but they would just run a QB sneak, and it would be the end of the half. Smart thing to do.
That is a smart thing. It's going to be the 2-yard line. But yeah, just look for the Clippers. Hand it off here. So that's going to be Trotter in the backfield there. Yeah, honestly, just hand it off here for the Clippers. Hope to get at least back to the line of scrimmage or get some positive yards. And just take this thing into half.
Or,
Just try and get this half
if you
over
think
with.
about it, you could just punt it. Only 20 seconds left.
That's
it's
a
a
little
long.
risky.
It's
That's
a
a
little long.
little risky too, yeah. That's going to be a handoff in the middle to Trotter. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's really all he needed to do
And
there.
the quarterback keeper.
And that should definitely take us into halftime.
just outside the goal line.
And I'll tell you, Sean, what a first half for the Seahawks.
Yeah,
Mark
definitely.
Up
Finding nine, and that'll
33
be
to
the last
2.
play of the first half.
Doing a great job on all sides of the ball today.
Stephen
Just trying to
Decatur,
limit the
Seahawks
turnovers.
33, James
All right, start of the
Seahawks
second
will
half.
kick off.
I'll tell you,
Start
Sean,
the second
Seahawks
half
playing
play.
really, really good so far.
33-2 over Bennett. And I want to take this
Number
time
14, Gannon
and
Eastlack
start the second
will
half
kick it.
to thank some of our sponsors. Starting off with our anchor sponsors, Atlantic General Hospital, Bradley Atlantic Insurance, Taylor Bank, Team Productions, responsible for the SDHS graduations, by the way. Big thank you to y'all. Preston Auto Group, Town of Ocean City, Park Place Jewelers, and Bank of Ocean City.
we're underway.
Squib
That's a
kick.
squib kick by Eastlack. Picked up by
25-yard
Mitchell.
line. On the
And that's a
return,
good
number
tackle
1
once again there by the
Mitchell.
Seahawks. There's a flag on the field, though.
And
That tackle was made by Copes.
just an update, JV volleyball did win.
They're undefeated
They're
in the season.
undefeated. And varsity's playing right now against Pocomoke. They're 2-1 this year.
Looking to make it 3-1. And to think of some of our also premier partners, Casual Designs Furniture. They're on Route 50, right next to the school. Big thank you to y'all. Fractured Prune. That's going to be a holding call on the Clippers
Penalty
there.
flag against the Clippers. Be holding.
Fractured Prune. Telling you, want to get some good, nice, hot, warm donuts. Go to Fractured Prune. I'm telling you, one of, if not the best, in Ocean City. Seafloor
going
Hardwood and
back.
Carpet, who, by the way, installed a new floor in the Decatur Performance Center and the old weight room. And I'll tell you, that weight room, absolutely
The
phenomenal.
16-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
Absolutely phenomenal. Sean, what do you think about
for
that
the
weight room?
Clippers.
It's very nice.
Very, very nice. Very modern as well. Poppy's Taco Joint on 15th Street. Jersey Mike's, fantastic subs. Surf and Betty's, it's also on 15th Street. I believe it's on about 18th Street, if I'm not mistaken.
It's around that
Yeah, it's around that.
area.
Great burgers. Great burgers. That's going to be a handoff right in the middle to Mitchell.
Oh,
and he
picked
gets
him up.
body
Body
slammed.
One, Mitchell.
Wow.
WWE.
He got body slammed. Trying to figure out who that was there.
17-yard line.
As that was Bryce Baker, I believe. That time I believe it was Bryce Baker. Yes, it was.
Picked
Bryce
up a
Baker.
body
There you
yard
go,
for
Sean.
2nd and 9.
The Harrison Group, hotels and restaurants, Coca-Cola, big Coca-Cola, and the F.A. Taylor Company, responsible for roofing and sheet metal contractors. Big thank you to all of our sponsors
You
who make these streams possible.
you a Coca-Cola kind of guy?
I actually am, yes. I don't drink a lot of soda, but if it is soda, it's definitely either Coca-Cola or Fanta. One of the two. Snap by Preston.
Oh, intercepted.
Intercepted.
Oh,
And he gets dragged down. No flag on the play.
dragged by his jersey.
On the
Another turnover in
interception.
this game, Sean.
I don't know how many that is, but that's a lot.
That ball was
That was
picked
number
off by
3.
Jai Jackson, the freshman. You can tell because his shoulder pad is sticking out because he got ripped down the play there. Good to see he's okay. I believe that is now the 4th turnover in this game,
Ball's
combined
called.
between the Clippers and the Seahawks. On all sides of turnovers
At
as
the
well.
If you're the
11-yard line,
Clippers
where the
going forward,
Seahawks will have it.
If you have all those turnovers, that's way too many.
Absolutely. I think that's the 3rd turnover now on the Clippers this game. 2nd, if you want to count it 3rd because of the block punt. Would you actually? That's a good question. Would you count a block punt as a turnover? Exactly.
And on the carry, and into
as-
the end zone
look at that.
for the
That
Another
touchdown.
touchdown for the
That would be
Seahawks.
something I would have to look up. Because you're punting, that other team was going to get the ball anyway.
That's Nehemiah Dale, the freshman, on the touchdown there. Another run-in touchdown for the Seahawks.
And now we have the running clock, I believe.
Yes. Now the Seahawks do have running clock.
Only stops
East
for
Black will
timeouts
attempt
and
an
injuries.
Injuries, yes, is that as well. Seahawks pending the extra point can make it 40-2 here. Kick is up, and it is good.
And it is good.
40-2.
Seahawks 40, Clippers
Seahawks.
2.
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that? And I'll tell you, Sean, we've had running clock a few times. You know how this works. This game is going to go by 3 times faster now.
Yeah.
I mean, before you know it, it's going to be the 4th quarter. That's just how it goes. it goes really, really fast once that running clock starts. Especially after that second quarter. Like that second quarter took a millennium.
Yeah, all the
And
turnovers, penalties.
Now it's going to go quick. Very, very quick.
Since we have
That's true,
a little bit
yeah.
of break in the action, let's take some time to talk about your Ravens.
Don't even.
How are you feeling
And
right
picking
now
it up is Eastlack
about them?
from the 40-yard line.
I don't know if I can say everything I want to on this broadcast. I'm just going to say that. Frustrated. I'll just say that. Frustrated. Very, very frustrated. That's a swift kick right there. Once again by Eastlack. Picked up by Parks. He's going to take it straight at the middle. He's got a big hole. Fumbles the ball once again. I believe the Clippers fell on it, though. This would be unbelievable if the Seahawks get the ball here.
There's a fumble.
Seahawks are saying they got it,
The whole sideline's pointing towards their direction.
but they always say that.
Seahawks got it. Wow.
And the
That is
Seahawks have
unreal.
covered.
As that's Ricardo Coates with the ball right there. And that's a great graphic on the Jumbotron. This is another reason to come out to one of these games. We're at the disco party on the Jumbotron right now.
At the 40.
Saying Seahawk football.
It's groovy in here.
And I'll tell you, you know what? That's also the same graphic the Seahawks played after beating Milford Mill. Turning the ball over.
After that 4th and 2 stop made by Gavin Salito.
You know,
It's that same graphic.
speaking of them, we might see another rematch this year.
We may see another rematch for the 3rd straight year in a row. Milford Mill, they are just as good as they were last year.
The trilogy.
Their O-line,
If not
man,
better.
Their O-line is incredible. Incredible. That's going to be a handoff to Dale there to the right side. Breaks the tackle.
On the carry,
Doesn't get too much more after that.
Dale.
Gets about 5. But I believe you told me that they have a guy on the O-line who's 6'8", 330?
6'6", yeah.
6'6", 330, okay. Still though. Still. Yeah. Still.
The 37-yard
Pretty
line.
big guy.
That is a big guy. But you know what the Seahawks
It's a big
beat?
man. That's a man. That's a
Second and
man.
7.
But you know what the Seahawks beat Milford Mill with last year, though? You know what they had over them? Speed. The Seahawks D-line speed. They were able to get around that Milford Mill O-line and get to Purdy that whole night. That's definitely one of the reasons why they won that game. But anyways, moving on. Snap to Dale, straight in the middle.
Did you
Dale
watch
again.
Another hole.
the
Yeah.
Randallstown
First
game
down
last
yardage.
week?
Yes, I did.
It was a good game. At
Absolutely.
halftime, I think it was
21-13.
Yeah.
21-13, yeah.
And
Ball
Seahawks
was spotted
pulled
at
away.
They ran
the
away with it.
Yeah, Seahawks
27-yard
pulled away.
line.
In
First
fact,
and 10
the points that
Seahawks.
the Seahawks have right now was the final points that the Seahawks had in the game, 40. Final score is 40-19.
so they are at Bennett on Friday,
I think I might go to that game.
and then
I think
they
I'm gonna go to that game.
are at Snow Hill
We're going to go to that game.
on.
Yeah.
It's on a Thursday though,
It is. September 26th.
at 7, not at 6.
Interesting time. Handoff once again to Dale, right up the middle.
It's Dale again.
He gets tackled on the play by, I believe, number 16, Arion Truitt.
I believe Bennett's varsity is 1-1 this year.
They are. Yes, they are.
Ball will be spotted
Seahawks
at the
obviously 2-0.
22-yard line.
2 dominant wins over Queen Anne's and Reynoldstown. They beat Queen Anne's
Looking like they
35-6.
never skipped the beat.
Nope, not at all.
Second and 5.
I'll tell you.
So
say this.
technically, if you think about it, they're on a 16-game win streak.
Yes, they are. Wow. Because they played 9 games in the regular season last year, went 9-0, and then won 5 games straight in the playoffs. Handoff once again to Dale to the right side. Gets a few.
Dale on the carry.
Gets taken down. Seahawks really going with Nehemiah Dale right now in the second half. We saw a lot of JP, Jaseer Purnell, and you got Jonathan Purnell and Jaseer Purnell, the Purnells call them. Saw a lot of Jaseer Purnell,
Be 3rd and 1.
and they're going to Dale now. Nehemiah Dale.
Yeah, see what your young guys can do. Your young
Absolutely,
freshmen.
absolutely. Especially in a game like this, you want to see what they got.
17-yard line.
you know, you see him in practice, but you can never emulate real game situation.
No, you can't. And this is the first home game for the Seahawks this year, as I mentioned in the pregame. As it's handoff once again to Dale for the 6th time now in a row to the left side.
That's Dale.
He's
on
got
the
some
carry.
speed to
He
him.
does. He has some speed. He's got some looseness, I'll say, as well, too. Broke a few tackles. Blew by
Good penalty on the play.
Clippers there. So we got a penalty, though. Looks like it
It's
may
coming
come back. It is. It's going to be a holding on the Seahawks. If there is one thing I would say the Seahawks do need to try and work on, it is the holding. They've had a few holding calls today. You want to try and improve that. But again, it's early on the year.
I think
It's
it's
early in the
their
year.
secondary is one of the things that they could improve on. Because, you know,
That too.
we saw Bennett roll out.
A little bit.
When they rolled out of the pocket, they got about 10 yards about every time.
Holding
But
call against the Seahawks.
So that'll set him up
Ball goes
at the
back.
18-yard
But, you
line.
know, how can you not be happy? You're up 40-2.
No, absolutely. I mean, this has just been a great game all around for the Seahawks. They could definitely put up 50 this game.
The 18-yard line.
As we see the cheerleaders doing
11.
what would you call that? You think you could do that? They like held her up with one leg.
That's a bad snap there. Workman stays with it. He's going to try and take it himself on the right side. And he gets pulled down. That's a good tackle right there by Jakari.
Line of scrimmage.
Colin
action
Bowen,
to
I believe, is
28
saying that
on
correctly.
They held her
play.
up by like one leg. You think you could? I want to see you out there getting held up by one leg.
Be
I don't
fourth
think you want
down
to see
for
that.
the Seahawks.
I don't think you want to see that now. Maybe. Oh, speaking of that, Powder Puff. Powder Puff's coming up. That's in 3 weeks. You know where the
Yeah,
guys
yeah, I
become
know.
cheerleaders.
The 28-yard line. Fourth
That's
down.
coming up. I believe it's October 8th. Yes, it's October 8th. And then homecoming.
The lip singing one
Homecoming's on the 12th.
is something around that time.
Yeah. Wait, what?
You a
Is it
lip
lip
sync?
syncing?
Yeah. It's
I
like
didn't even know that. Screen pass to the left.
Pass
It's caught by JP.
complete.
I don't know what they call it, but
On
He's
the
out of
reception,
bounds.
J.P. Purnell, short of the first down yardage. And so the Clippers
be short of
will
the first
take
down
over on
there.
downs.
That's gonna be a turnover on down, excuse me, for the Seahawks.
yeah, they were trying to get JP out in open space there. It didn't quite work, but you know, try new things.
Absolutely, especially again when you're up by this much. These are the things you can do when you're up by 38 points. You can take some risks, you know.
If I was Bennett right here, I just want to see something that I could take
Yeah.
away positive from this game.
Absolutely. See what else your offense has.
You know, even when you've played a not so great game, it's always good to find something that you did good.
Yep. Look at the
Find a
positives.
positive.
Look at the positives. Yeah.
You know, accept what you did wrong, fix it, and then look at what you did
On the
right.
carry that time,
hand out to
number
Trotter. That was a
23,
great hit right there
Trotter.
by Kilmuir. And Trotter gets a few yards on the carry. It'll make it about
Takes it out
second
to
and
the
3.
35-yard line, where it'll be
Second and 5. Second and 5. So solid carry right there by Drake Trotter. And some positive news. The rain stopped
It's always good.
to an extent.
Yeah.
We obviously know that this summer we barely got any rain at all. It was absolutely awful.
It was hot.
Very hot, very muggy, very dry.
On the
Toss to
pitch,
Trotter to the left side.
That's Trotter
Gonna
again.
keep it on the left sideline. Gets
Picks up first
tackled down by Jackson Scott, the
Ball will be
freshman.
spotted near the 45-yard
Yeah, it
line.
looks like
First and
Decatur's
10
got
Clippers.
majority freshmen in now. You know,
Which
looking
again
at,
is good.
looking at what they have for
It's good.
future years,
Yeah.
years to come.
Especially next year too, when some of these guys will still be on the JV roster. Look for them to continue to improve and then move up to that varsity roster. With 24 seconds left in this third quarter, then it looks like they're going to try one more play here. Let's see what they go with.
They might try and draw them off sides.
That's a possibility too, because Decatur is stacking the line here. First takes the snap. It's going to be a toss to
Ooh.
Parks, and he is decked in the
On
backfield.
the pitch, Parks is brought
Great
down.
tackle right there by Ethan Cronin. Got in that backfield, ankle tackled Parks and gotten down to the ground. That's a good play for the Seahawks to end this third quarter as they go into the fourth, up 40-2. All right, we are back. Start of the fourth quarter. Decatur up 40-2 over Bennett.
You already know what I'm going to say. Fourth quarter, I've been waiting all summer to say this.
Starting the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter where legends are made.
Clippers have it.
Especially when it's
At
42.
35-yard line.
It's great.
It's a tradition at this point.
Yep, it is. It is. Back for a second year.
Not sure where the chains guys are going. They're. Oh wait, there we go. Okay.
Yeah,
They looked a little confused.
They were a little off for a minute. Yeah. It's a low snap picked up by Proshaw, and he is sacked.
Quarterback is brought down in the backfield.
Looked like he may have had a chance to get a couple yards there. Couldn't break it to the outside. And by that time, the Seahawks defense was right there just to swarm
Ball
him.
goes back to the 30-yard line.
You know, it's coming up the playoff baseball time, and I know your Orioles.
My Orioles are struggling, man. But a positive.
For those of you that don't know, they DFA'd
We
Craig Kimbrell.
DFA'd Craig
24
Kimbrell.
for the
That's a
Clippers.
positive. Gave up, I believe, 6 runs in one inning last night. Yeah, I think that was the final straw. That was the final straw right there. Okay. I think we've lost 8 of our last 11 games now. Maybe 9 of 10. I don't know. Passed right by Proshaw. That's deep. Almost pulled in
Pass is broken
by
up.
Parks.
Look at this. Decatur's had some trouble snapping the ball. They have Lawson Draheim over here on the sideline practicing his snaps. That's what you like to see.
Absolutely. And that was some great defense right there by Connor Callaway, the freshman. Again, a lot of these
Brother
getting
of
some these
Riley
freshmen out here.
Callaway.
Yes.
Remember him
Brings up fourth down.
from a couple of years ago. I believe he graduated 2 years ago.
Yeah.
One of the fastest people you'll ever see.
Kirtland in punt formation.
So Clippers looking to punt away here. I believe the wind is blowing in their face, and yeah, it definitely is. That punt,
That punt
you
rolls
can see the wind had something to do with that.
the Seahawk territory.
It's going to be at about the 41-yard line
down.
of the Seahawks. With 10:08
42-yard line where
left
it'll
in this
be
fourth
first and
quarter.
10 for the Seahawks.
You're right. These quarters are flying by now. That it's the running clock.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just the clock continuing to widen down here. That running clock.
Yeah, the Seahawks looking to see what they've got now. As we see a great
On the
run
carry.
there.
Down the sideline.
He's
He's
going to
gone.
score.
He's gone.
And into
46 to
the
2
end
now,
zone.
Seahawks.
Number 33.
And
for the
Darian
Seahawks.
Manuel.
Darian Manuel.
I mean,
That's
what else can you say?
that's Amari and Manuel's brother.
Yes, yes it is.
For the score.
We're going to be seeing a Darian possibly next year on the varsity squad because he is a sophomore. And we're going to get a replay of this touchdown to this
And
extra
the
point,
kick
Oh, my.
is blocked.
which was blocked. I'm not sure if
I
it-
think he kicked it into his line.
yeah, I don't think he would have went in there anyways.
Here's a
Here's-
replay from this great run. See, gets a hole there.
So the
Nice
extra
blocking
point is no
by,
good.
That was a great
Score
block
is
by
46.
JP. Yeah.
and that freed him up. He would have been tackled. He would have had like about a 7-yard gain, but then JP made an outstanding block to free him up.
And he got down there to celebrate also with the Darian Manuel. Set a great block, got down there for the celebration. Not much better than that. As with 7:44 left in this fourth quarter, we're going to take a short break here. The Seahawks have 46 to 2. Excuse me, we'll be right back. All right, we are back after that short 15-second break.
You know, how you feeling about the game this Friday between the varsity Seahawks and the Clippers?
Let's see. So Seahawks going on the road. They're 2-0. They've looked very good so far. This will be the first Bayside South opponent they've faced.
And the kick runs down
this season.
inside the 20-yard line, rolls out.
That
of
punt
bounds.
is going to roll out of
For a
bounds. That was a
penalty.
good decision right there by Trotter to just let it go out of bounds. And the Clippers are still on the 35-yard line.
You know, I'm
I'm looking for the Seahawks to do the same thing they did versus Randallstown and Queen Anne's. Kind of keep that same game plan. I mean, it worked. Again, why go away from it if it worked? Maybe switch a couple things up, you know.
David Chandler had an
They've got a bigger playbook.
enormous game.
Oh, he
in-
is
in
he is a
Randallstown.
monster. He is an absolute monster. We've known that.
Football and basketball.
He really emphasized that though versus Randallstown and in basketball as well, as you said. Yeah,
35-yard line. Clippers have it, first and
multi-sport
10.
athlete. And one guy I haven't mentioned who's had a pretty good season so far, Vernon DeShields III from Archbishop Spalding. He is a stud. I'll say that right now. That kid is a stud. All right. In the run game,
Great
and
running back.
I hear also in basketball as well.
It's good to hear.
Great to hear.
You know, basketball
Seahawks.
lost a couple key guys.
Especially
It's no
Kareem
secret.
Bolden and Bryson Coleman.
No secret.
It's the
Lost
two
a
biggest
couple key
they lost.
guys. But, you know, that just means other people have to step up.
Yep.
Next man
Absolutely.
up mentality.
That's the conversation for December. As Perch takes the snap,
On the
toss
pitch.
to the right. And I'll tell you, Sean, this D line for the Seahawks,
Relentless.
relentless. I'll take my word from last year.
Oh.
Stifling.
Loss on the play.
Absolutely stifling. Gotta take it back for a second year. Gotta run it back. I'm not gonna overuse it though, don't worry. As,
Oh, we got an injury
got a
here.
man living. That's Jordan Collins. That's
That looks
not
like
good.
It looks like a cramp.
Yeah, could be a cramp, but still, that's not good. He's talk about another kid. That's an absolute stud. He is great. Do not want him getting injured whatsoever, in any way. Obviously, hand up to Trotter, right at the middle. Gets a few yards on the carry,
Greg Trotter on the carry.
and I'll bring up third down for the Clippers here. About third and medium.
The 38-yard line.
going to bring about 3rd and 7 here.
3rd and 7.
Yeah, if I'm the Seahawks right now, I'm really happy of how I played today. 46 points. You score that in any game, you're going to win.
Yeah. Well, unless we're talking about the 2018 Monday Night Football game between the Chiefs and the Rams, 54-51.
Okay.
Unless it's that game. Handoff in the middle once again.
Running play.
Close to the
Little
first down is
short of
Trotter.
first down
It's going to be about
yardage.
4th and
If
1.
you have somewhat of a
Carry again,
defense,
Trotter.
You should win.
you're going to win.
4th down.
And plus,
about
we're
a
not
yard.
playing in the NFL here. This is
No, this is
JV high school football.
Absolutely. And even on the varsity level as well, you don't see too many 54 to 51 games. It's a little rare. Unless we're talking about like 2 spectacular teams in like Texas or something. Like DeSoto versus Duncanville. Something like that. 4th and 1.
I don't think they even, because their defense
Probably
is
not
really
even that.
good.
Their defenses are fantastic. As like I said, this 4th quarter is going by quick. There's only 3 minutes left, so this ball game is over. Obviously, Clippers going for it here. 4th and 1, down by 44 points. Looking to just get a touchdown. Plain and simple. Looking for a
Speaking
touchdown.
about high school football, do you remember the
First
whole
down,
Bishop
yardage.
Sycamore scandal?
Yes, the fake high school
Yes.
in Ohio when they played IMG Academy,
Ball
got
spotted
absolutely
just
smoked.
outside the Seahawk
Yep, I remember that game.
Clipper.
That's gonna be a first down right there for
45 after
Trotter.
46.
Solid carry on the 4th and 1.
For those of you that do not know,
Down.
Bishop Sycamore was a made-up high school. They just gathered a bunch of kids, and they said they had all these D1 offers, and for some reason ESPN believed them.
They put him on ESPN versus IMG Academy, one of the best high schools in the state of Florida. Private school, by the way.
It's one of the best high schools in the country.
Yes, and they got smoked, to say the least. It was bad. Hand off to Trotter once again at the middle.
Trotter has the ball.
Clippers are going to
again.
Trotter a lot here. Continuing that
Picks
same
up
game plan. I'll
about
give it to
But
midfield.
anyway, Bishop Sycamore is not a real school.
No.
So I'm not
49
sure how
yard
they
line.
snuck that by ESPN.
There might have been something behind that we didn't know. That's all I'm going to say. I think there was something behind
So
it.
that's the story for you.
Yes.
You guys out there who are, you learned something new today.
Yep. There you go.
Bishop Sycamore.
With a minute and a half, Clippers aren't really having any urgency to get to the line here.
Well, they are down 44 points.
Yeah, but you want to try and get a touchdown, you think? That's what I'd try and get at least. Try and get something. A minute 10 now left. It's going to be a
Trotter
handoff
on
once
the
again in the
carry.
middle.
Brought down
Get about
near
2
the line of
yards.
scrimmage.
Pretty much back to the line of scrimmage there. Ball will be at exactly midfield.
It was great to join you tonight,
Absolutely, yeah.
Andy.
Really? Really? Sean.
3rd and
Yeah.
6. From midfield.
Andy, Andrew, AJ.
Okay.
It's the first time we've been on the broadcast in what? Since May.
I told you May 15th.
Yeah.
It's great to be back for a second year. We're going to be doing all fall sports. We're doing the live stats for the varsity team. Mr. Mike Hughes, Mr. Tyler Riley, excuse me, do the play-by-play.
On the pitch.
We just heard someone in the crowd say that's a holding.
And that's going to take it down.
That's going to do it.
On that
That's gonna
carry,
do
that
it.
was number
What a
2.
win.
What a win for the Seahawks.
That'll
Taking this
be
one
the
tonight,
end of the game.
46-2 over the
Final
James
score,
M.
Seahawks
Bennett
46,
Clippers.
Clippers
What a
2.
great game for the Seahawks, and great to join you tonight, Sean.
Yeah, great to join you.
And I'll do it for us. My name is AJ Pat, along with my good friend Sean McChrystal. Have a great night, everybody.